Hello and welcome to Dingoes Ate My Podcast. I'm Paul.
I'm Dave.
I'm Justin.
And this week we're talking about gingerbread. I don't particularly like gingerbread.
You monster!
But this is a good episode.
Gingerbread is okay.
Yeah, it's like a 2 out of 10 for me.
Okay.
It's very good when you have it, but if you have too much of it, it can get very tiresome very quick.
It's good like once a year,
Meh.
if ever.
No.
Meh.
No. Anyway, this episode originally aired January 12th, 1999. In this episode, Joyce decides to join Buffy on patrol.
Oh no.
Which is
Of course.
good. But unfortunately, they stumble upon the body of 2 young children, a boy and a girl, aged approximately 6 to 8. Apparently murdered ritually, as indicated by markings on the bodies, soon traced to witchcraft. These markings are the same that Willow uses in some of her spells. The impact of finding these bodies has an unusual emotional effect on Joyce, who is there in an attempt to bond with Buffy, and soon founds the influential Mothers Opposing the Occult, also known as Moo. 10 out of 10.
I had to laugh at that. Just moo.
Great acronym, Joyce.
Which targets white magic as well as black magic, even slaying. Actually urged by the 2 killed kids to hunt the bad girls, equally helped by Principal Snyder, who is so fucking on point. Mayor Wilkins and the police. Moo manages to have the school locker searched, Giles' books confiscated, and putting 3 students on the stake to be burned.
Yeah, it starts to get really extreme.
When the gang realizes that nobody ever identifies the kids, they find that there's more to Hans and Greta Strauss in their dark past.
Like, gasp! Fairy tales could be real.
Yeah, so it's basically Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah, pretty much.
And it's so good. 'Cause Moo.
Moo.
I was honestly thinking more around the lines of demons taking fairy tale aspects and bringing out the worst of humanity, but yeah, Boo works too.
There's so much good in this episode.
Meh.
Okay, so this episode kind of balances being serious with a bunch of great jokes.
Yeah, that's true.
Noticing, yeah.
But I think the biggest question is, did you get it?
The Buffy kills the thing by ramming the pole through its neck. Did I get it, guys? Did I get it?
We're here to save you.
And then Xander and Oz fall through the ceiling, and it's like we're here to save you.
We're here to save you.
Perfect timing.
Willow has this great line where she's talking to her mom, and her mom's like, "Oh, you had a sudden whim to cut your hair," and she's like, "Yes, a sudden whim I had in August."
Yeah. It kind of gives you a little quick show of the relationship if you haven't sort of picked up on most of it throughout most of the show. Like, oh, okay, mom's not really in the stuff too much.
I also love how Willow basically comes out to her mother saying she's a witch, and her mom's like, "Oh, that's nice, Willow," and then she's like, "I'm dating a musician." Oh, Willow. It's so good.
Oh man, that's parental selective hearing.
Makes me so happy. Xander doesn't like the fact that everybody assumes he's guilty.
But he is
guilty.
He is.
It's so good. Oh, and Snyder is happy that there's no more pathetic whining about student rights.
He'll be happy about anything that tortures the students.
It's so good. Oh, okay. My favorite joke in the entire episode is when Cordelia is waking up Giles. And she's slapping him, and he finally gets up, and she's like, "One day you'll wake up in a coma." But wake up in a... Never mind.
Never mind, there's more important things to worry about.
Wake up in a coma. I love how he's just like, "I don't have time for your idiocy." It's so good.
Man, yeah, that was the best one, I think.
So what did you guys think of this episode?
The little bit of the serious bit kind of hit, and it was like, oh man, serious stuff. But then after the kids showed up, I was like, oh, demon possession sort of thing, oh dear. But it was just hilarious and balanced everything amazingly with all the stuff that it did in the episode.
Yeah, Justin, what were your thoughts?
Overall, I thought this episode was okay. I enjoyed the random jokes here and there, and the fact that there was pretty much a witch burning.
It's a literal witch. And Amy turned into a rat.
Yeah.
And hasn't been turned back as of the end of the episode.
Yeah, Willow's gonna need to work on that.
I wonder if that'll be a continuing thing for a while.
Well, I mean, she'll need to turn back into a person eventually, but...
Will she?
Or maybe not, I don't know.
Oh no. Well, on the bright side of this, it isn't as worse of a fate as what her mother went through.
Oh.
Well, she is living in Willow's room now. And she has a little spinny thing.
The spinny wheel.
It's so good. I just love it. Okay. So, for music in this episode, there is none other than the original score. And international titles. In French, translates as intolerance. Which, you know.
Bleh.
And in German, they just don't bury the lead at all, and it's Hansel and Gretel. They just put that shit on Front Street.
Spoilers.
No, with how it was, the actual title of the episode, I was like, okay, it's going through all this sort of stuff. And it wasn't until they started talking about Hansel and Gretel where it's like...
It actually clicks.
Okay, they named the episode after that. Okay.
Yeah, it's great. It's like, if you just look at the episode, like if you saw it in the TV listings, you'd be like, the fuck?
Oh, God.
Gingerbread?
Oh, dear God. Are they going to bring a whole bunch of little demonic gingerbread men to life or something?
I wish that the show did that. Imagine how much fun that would be.
This...
Xander being chased by a little gingerbread man? Tell me that's not 10 out of 10.
Well, I guess it would be the question of what would be better. After he runs for a bit, he'd be like, wait a minute, turns around and puts the thing down the street.
He'd be trying to pick it up and eat it. Like, wait a minute. Books it after the gingerbread. Shit!
I think the gingerbread men would be more afraid of everyone else.
Not if they're evil.
Even still.
You probably need to brainstorm the premise a little bit to get a decent idea for it.
Did either of you have anything to add? Any last minute thoughts?
The gingerbread probably would have helped for the end of the episode just to smooth everything out for how everything kind of went down.
Yeah, because basically what happens is they realize that, oh, these kids are like a demon, and then they form into one demon, and Buffy kills it with the stake through the throat.
It's a little sad that he still kind of has his shtick. It's like, the bad ladies hurt us, kill them. Well, he's a giant...
Buffy's just like, it's not going to work in that outfit, bud.
Yeah.
That's a bit much that, all the parents want to kill their own children there. I mean...
But they were being, like, manipulated by the demon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it makes somewhat sense.
They're under, like, a spell or something.
Yeah, I mean, you can explain that away pretty easily.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so, next week, we will be talking about a little episode called Helpless, which sounds just so cheery.
Yeah.
But good news, Buffy turns 18!
Yeah.
And the Watchers Council's going to make her take a test.
Okay.
And it's not a written test. It's a scary test.
Okay.
She's going to lose her powers for a little while. And have to fight a vampire.
Therefore being helpless.
Well, no. Maybe.
Somewhat.
That leaves me questioning. This could go somewhat of a decent way, but as it's kind of turning, this seems kind of terrifying and terrible.
It's not going to be fun, I'll tell you that. It's not a funny episode.
Nah, not with that title.
Alrighty, so that's going to be it for this week. I'm Paul.
I'm Dave.
I'm Justin.
Are you really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.